Hello, my name is Melissa Wolfe and I'm a lecturer in education at Monash University, and I'm going to give you a filmic abstract of my paper titled Refracting Schoolgirls, Pedagogical Intra-actions Producing Shame, that will be published in Discourse Studies in the Cultural Politics of Education shortly. So this paper reports on an empirical study that is interested in how pedagogical experiences impact on female students. For many years, I was teaching girls at secondary school, and I've been left baffled at ways that many of these privileged students were apparently immobilised from pursuing particular trajectories and activities. So this article itself contributes to the discussion of gender inequality in schools with the central theme tracing ways that pedagogical affect immobilises agency in the classroom. In it, I argued that what I call the schoolgirl affect, as distinctly gendered pedagogical practices in schools, constitute a schoolgirl body that refract its capacity for action in particular ways. I draw on Karen Barad's theorising of new materialism, and I shift the discussion from defining what schoolgirl success is to a discussion about how successful schoolgirls are co-constructed with the world. So through the film testimonial accounts of former Australian schoolgirls, I attempt to understand how practices of shaming not only inhibit interests, but also in fact stultify these students in countless ways. Thinking with Barad's take on new materialism, I consider if shame, when recognised as materially discursive, results in a complex affirmative repositioning that is productive of agency. So I interrogate ways that the shame-interest pendulum may effectively constitute these schoolgirls, influence ethical educational practices, and impact the life trajectories of these particular schoolgirls. The research itself practically applies Barad's argument that representations do not reflect reality and employs a productive model of thinking, engaging a non-representationalist methodology as a study of how things come to be, alternative to a study of what is. The filmed interviews continue to allow for multiple productive encounters in the perpetual present with a phantom audience that also includes the participants themselves in an encounter with their screen self. I emphasise that the practices that we enact as researchers are productive, and as Barad reiterates, practices of knowing are specific material engagements that participate in reconfiguring the world. So in this way, the film methodology has created a space of production of new thought for my participants rather than being a simple reflection. So I hope you enjoyed the article. Thank you for listening.